Am I clear now? Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me now? Mumpulira bulungi bannange. Network ikozeeko effujjo leero ya Rabbi. Okay. All of you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear my voice now. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, at least. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, I think let's go back right now. Topic. We are talking about how to close the deal. Whenever you are doing the business, you have to learn how to close the deal when you are building a business. Why? Even if you are a very good presenter, you present your business to someone and you don't know how to close the deal, you are going to lose the sale. You get the point? You're going to lose that. You're going to lose the sale. And I want to give you clear examples before I get started with my detailed training. Let's come back to real life. Okay? Let's come back to real life. What happens if you're selling something and you don't know how to, you lose sales? Let's assume we are in a shop, we are selling clothes of women. Then you have a worker. Now this lady, she's so good in handling customers. Whenever customers come, she handles them very well, she gives them good care, but she doesn't know how to close deals. Sales will be low. But then you bring someone who knows how to close deals. Even if they are not so friendly, customers will usually buy. Why would they buy? They will always buy because of one thing: the closing statements he uses. For example, a lady comes in the shop, maybe it's a boutique, they choose a dress, they like the color, they try it out, they feel comfortable, they are ready to buy it. Customers are always waiting for you to close the deal so that they buy it. It will not be their idea to buy. They will always want you they will always want you to help them close the deal. Get the point? So now, this lady who is so good, this is what they, by the way, this dress is so good. It has really looked good on you. You know what's up? I don't sell it at a very high price. But unfortunately, these dresses, I had a lot of colors, but I'm remaining with only that one in blue. Even if she has other colors in the stock, you may come back tomorrow when it's not there. What has this person done? He has put the customer in a panic mode, in an emergency mode of buying this dress now or never. Are you learning something? So the customer will be like, okay, let me take it. How much is it? She will tell the price. She will take the dress. You get the point? She will take the dress. That is how we close deals. Even in our business, it is the same. You thinking that you are so good in presenting, but you don't know how to close, you are not going to make a lot of sales. You're not going to have a lot of people joining your business. You get the point? You will not have so many people joining your business. So today we are going to see how can you, first of all, he who talks more loses a sale. Are you there? Sometimes when I hear people when my training is offered, and the class is very silent, you're like talking to is not their first time to hear this. That means they already have confidence in it. They have seen it before. The way you will close someone like that is not as the same as someone who is so new hearing these things. Someone will tell you how they lost money in a certain scam. One day I presented to a certain guy. The guy looked at me. He was like, you're a very young man. For me, I'm an aged person today. I'm in my late 40s, but let me tell you what happened. I really love these online businesses. I like them so much, but I'm scared. I was like, what happened? He told me, Inti, before the COVID-19, there was a certain company. It came, it was really giving good percentages. It was really giving good percentages. I first invested there 1M. It started giving results. Then I put 7. So I was with my friend. The friend he was talking about is the guy who brought him to me so that I can help him to present to this person. So I was with this guy. I invested there my 10M. I think it was 7 or 10. I don't remember the figures very well. I made some good money. In just 2 weeks, I had made 5M. Imagine someone using 7, making 5 in 2 weeks. So the guy went to a money lender, borrowed money, and given out his these machines which make flour, that's maize flour, millet flour, and all that. His machine was worth 100 million shillings. So the guy borrowed over 90M and came and put that money in a company, knowing that he will make at least 80% in another 2 weeks. After him putting more money, him bringing this money, he never told his friend that he's going to invest more. Never. He came alone. He came back to the company. They had an office. He invested the money. In 2 weeks, he had lost all his money. Can you imagine? The company closed. After him, I didn't know that my screen was off. The company closed after finding out that this guy has invested more money again. You get the point? So he was like, I fear online businesses. You don't know. I lost my business. I lost my home. I'm into so much debt. Actually, I went back to poverty. Imagine such a person. How are you going to close him? The way you are going to close him will determine to what they have told you. But for you, after presentation, you talk. So I talked to that guy and I was like, that is very unfortunate. Actually, for me, I was here bragging how I lost my $2,000. But man, you have broken the record. For me, I lost 2,000 in scams. But unfortunately for you, you have lost a lot. If I was you, I don't know where I would be today. But you know what's up? At the end of the day, we are all losing and we are learning. The difference is with the fake companies, we put our money in their pockets. With legit companies like Royal Q, we put our money on our wallets. That's the only difference. And I can tell you this, my brother, get started. Let's build the future again. You said you believe in online businesses. I believe if we get started, you never know, you can recover some of the most money you lost last time. The guy bought the robot. So please, after the presentation, don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. But are you guys seeing my screen? It seems my screen is not visible. Can you see my PDF? You know, I'm streaming here on YouTube, but today I don't know what's happening. You can see my PDF when I'm sharing. You can see the notes.
That's good now.
Hey, let me put it back. So you can see it now. You can see the notes, right? So let's go. Let the prospect ask questions. Okay? Let the prospect ask questions. Whenever you let the prospect ask you questions, what happens? Here it will help you to close the deal easily. Are you getting the point? Here it will help you to close the deal easily. People ask questions where their interest is. The moment you are done with your presentation, your prospect will ask you questions on most of the part where their interest is more. Look at this. After you explaining how our robot works, if you see someone asking a lot of questions about trading, just know their interest is there. Someone is asking so much about team building, usually that's where the interest is. So now it's going to help you to close the deal well. You are going to close the deal where necessary without gambling with the prospect. Another thing, handle objections. What is an objection? An objection is an excuse someone gives you why they should not buy your product. Get the point? I remember back then, whenever you go to buy clothes, and for sure someone tells you a lot of money, the price is high. You look at this cloth, you look for something negative to talk about it, giving a reason why you're not taking it. Kumbe, it's just an excuse. You look at the jean, you check it out, looking for anything, maybe a black spot, maybe a tear somewhere. That's what we call an objection. You know, when you are explaining the business to someone, usually they are looking for something to give you as an excuse why they should not buy your robot. Someone will tell you that this thing is the same as the other one which took my money. I don't like online businesses, they consume a lot of time. Someone will tell you I'm so busy at work. Someone will tell you my husband doesn't like this business. Someone will tell you my religion doesn't accept me to work online. I've ever presented it to someone and he told me the guy was so silent in the whole presentation. Then after my presentation, my presentation, the guy said, as I was listening to your presentation, the Holy Spirit has come and told me not to join. This is not a holy business. Who has ever faced such a scenario? Has anyone ever faced such a scenario? Man, you can't imagine someone telling you how a Holy Spirit has come during a presentation and warned him not to buy the robot. You get the point for sure. How can you handle such an objection? How? How do you think I can handle that? In the history books, that's when I gave up totally. I never I never handled that objection. And up to date, I don't know how to handle it. Like, what should I say? If the Holy Spirit has spoken, Katinze Njogirich. Man, I've never seen a Holy Spirit for sure. Why is he talking to my prospects without talking to me? Hey, Bomzanyanesi. Someone gave me a very valid excuse why they are not going to join my business. The Holy Spirit said no. Okay, so usually our prospects give us valid reasons why they should not buy the robot. Okay? Hope you don't raise up your hand, please. If you have a question, put it in the chat box. So now, our prospects give us objections, excuses, and you should learn how to handle it. Someone tells you I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I know this business needs a lot of time. I think I need a lot of learning. I don't have time. Use what we call fill felt format to handle. Handling objection is part of closing deals. You get the point? You don't have time. That's why you need to buy this robot. This robot is for people like you who don't have time at all. Actually, people who have time, they went in school and studied trading. They are doing trading manually on their laptops. But for you as a busy man, you needed this robot to work for you, even if you are offline for a full week. So no time needed. You have handled the objection. Someone tells you, my husband doesn't like this business. Tell them, is it possible you create a meeting? I meet him, I explain to you guys when you are seated there, two of you. Maybe you can buy the idea and we do it together. You never know. They will buy the idea and do that. Someone tells you that they don't have money. That's an objection. Show them how they can look for money. Someone tell you how they don't know how to trade. They're like, why do you need to know? The robot is the one going to do the job. So handle objections in any way. One day I'll do a training on how to handle objections. You remind me. I created that training for you leaders. Then another thing, close deals by asking questions. Close deals by asking questions. Questions are the ones which close deals. He who asks questions is in control. Did you know that? When you are talking to someone in a conversation, you try it out. When you are always the one asking questions, by the way, how are you doing? Someone is like, I'm fine for sure. How is the baby? The baby is okay. Okay, so how is work these days? Work is fine. You see, someone who's asking questions is the one leading where the conversation is going. So when you are closing the deal, never be on the answering edge. Be on the asking part. Be the one asking questions. Even if a prospect asks you a question, that means they're now going to be in control. Answer a question by a question. At the end of the it, ask a question. For example, the prospect can ask you, by the way, you told me about this thing. For you, how much money are you making? That's a question. That means if you answer it, the prospect is going to bring another question. Now they're going to put you on the wall. So like, okay, I'm making some good money. I can show you some of my screenshots. You can see this is the money I make. And you know what's up? I have some other people on the team who are making even more than this. Look at this guy's income. He's my very good friend. He's called Julius Kawanda. This is what he's making. By the way, for you, how much would you be liking to make when you join us? You bring back the question to them. You get the point, so that you be in control. You are going to close the deal. These are questions usually I ask to my prospects. Did you like the business? This is a very positive question, expecting a positive answer. Did you like the business? They're like, yeah. What did you like most? They give you the answer. Answers given here help you when you are closing deals. What I liked most, the robot works for me in my absentia. Even if I'm not online, it will still work for me. I've loved that. Like, this is where you get to know their interest in the business. Whether it's trading or team building, focus where the interest is. If you find someone so much interested in trading, don't talk about team building, please. If you find someone so interested in team building, don't talk about so much about trading. Focus on where their interest is, and 100%, many people will be interested in trading, not team building. How much money would you like to make in your first 3 months? I usually ask this question. Or how much money would you like to make in this business monthly? That's a very good question I ask to people. Someone will tell you the amount of money they need to make monthly from Royalty. And of course, this question will help you in of course, closing the deal and finding out how you can help them really get started. I usually ask them, do you have a verified Binance account? Hey, help them register and verify Binance right away in case they don't have it. Why do I want someone to know whether they have a Binance account? Binance account is a very good closing tool. For me, I use it so much to close deals. When someone doesn't have it, I give them my link, they register Binance, we verify it together with their ID, they scan the face, I show them the security features. Usually Binance asks for their face ID or fingerprint, they put their phone number, I show them the markets. After they are on Binance, they are really very convinced that this is a nice application. And I'm pretty sure after going back home, they will even go Google and Google this Binance application, trade more, and they will definitely get good result, good feedback. So my next question is, where is the money? Where's the money? We start now. I take them to P2P right away. I take them to P2P, I show them how we buy dollars, and then I'm like, how much money do you have at the moment on your mobile money? Get started. They're like, I have 500,000. I think it's not enough. I'm like, who told you? Let's buy robot. Let's buy the robot. Tomorrow come back. We put some capital. You get the point. There is someone I helped to activate their bot, and he didn't have a lot of money. So I was like, whatever you have, let's start. You keep growing your capital gradually. My interest is not you trading with a lot of money. That's not my part. That's your responsibility. My responsibility is to teach you how this robot works. So buy it, put any money. I'm going to train you. My job is to make sure that you learn how the bot works. Now your job is to grow capital. For sure, they will feel it that their job, it's their responsibility to look for money. For me, my job is to teach them with any amount of money they have as balance on their Binance after buying the robot. Even if it's $5, I will make sure that they are trading signals with their $5 and then reminding them to put more money at the end of the day. Have we learned something? Have we learned something tonight? Let me see those who have learned something for sure. Let me see those who have learned something. Let me see those who have learned something. Giving me a thumbs up. Wow. In just 3 minutes, write in the chat box what you have learned today. Write in the chat box what have you learned in today's training. Chicho is today before we close our training. What have you learned for sure? What have you learned in today's training? What have you learned in today's training? What have you learned in today's training? I want to see some messages here. Closing the deal, of course. Thank you so much. Noah is like closing deals and listening to quizzes from prospects. Thank you so much, Noah. Yeah, listen to your prospects, of course. Magaga Nafta is like closure. What do you mean, my brother? You people don't be so brief, eh? Hey, someone is like closure. What's that? Closing deals and okay, thank you. I'll read that message. We are 20 people in the room. I'm only seeing messages from just 3 guys. Where are the rest? Where are you sleeping in class? Okay, thank you. Messages are popping up now. The trick of registering the robot really works a lot. I've liked it. Thank you to Fortune. The lesson was easily consumed, Papa. Thank you so much, Sharif. Thank you so much for learning and studying. Closing and talk less and let the prospect talk. Thank you, Salama. Salama, thank you so much for being in class. Okay. I'm seeing more messages. Method to closing deals. So after learning these things, you people go out there and close deals. We want to see sign-ups and activations at the end of the next week. Today is Wednesday, so go out, do presentations, close deals. That means next week we are expecting activations after activations. See what you did? Okay, someone is like the trick of handling a prospect from rejection. Thank you so much. Have learned about talking to the prospect, then you keep silent. You got to keep quiet, giving prospects enough time to ask questions and about the business for sure. You people, you are learning. I'm really impressed. Thank you so much. Let's meet next time. Next time again, come back, we learn. You have an assignment. Whenever you come in this training, come with a downline. Come with your downline. Don't attend alone. See you next time. Good night.